Imagine being a normal high schooler, while your little sister is a famous heiress Vtuber named Harukaze Sakura.
Our protagonist lived a quiet life in the shadows, ignored by the world while his sister basked in the spotlight of thousands of fans.
One night, Sakura was hosting a massive stream, hyping up a special guest that everyone had been dying to meet.
But the special guest was actually just a cover for the fact that she had been absolutely humiliated in Smash Bros. The night before.
While she was supposedly sleeping, our hero walked into her room at 1:30 a.m. just to find his Switch.
Instead of a sleeping girl, he found a digital graveyard of you lose screens and a sister who had been totally destroyed in ranked matches.
She was a mess. Her reputation as a pro gamer was about to go down the drain, and the chat was starting to get suspicious.
And then, without a second thought, the boring older brother sat down in the gaming chair and grabbed the controller.
He looked at the screen with cold eyes, announcing that it was time for some serious punishment on behalf of his hapless sister.
The world thought they were watching a cute girl play, but they were about to witness the birth of a god-tier player who doesn't know the meaning of defeat.
The match loaded, and his opponent was the same trash-talking pro who had destroyed Sakura's rank just hours earlier.
He didn't even bother warming up. His fingers moved across the controller like a surgeon's scalpel, precise and deadly.
Within the first 30 seconds, he had already predicted his opponent's entire combo chain and countered it without taking a single point of damage.
The chat exploded with confusion. Viewers couldn't understand why Sakura was suddenly playing like a completely different person.
He weaved through attacks like he could see the future, dodging everything while setting up the most brutal punish the game had ever seen.
The opponent tried to recover, but our hero was already 3 steps ahead, reading every panic move like an open book.
With a flawless execution, he launched the enemy off the stage and into the abyss without giving them a single chance to breathe.
The first round ended in under 2 minutes, and the kill screen showed the opponent at 0% damage, while Sakura's avatar hadn't even been touched.
Sakura watched from behind the camera, her jaw on the floor, realizing that her boring brother was actually an absolute monster at the game.
The chat went absolutely nuclear. Thousands of messages flooded in, asking what the hell just happened to the girl who couldn't win a single match.
The opponent respawned looking completely tilted, their gameplay becoming desperate and sloppy as they tried to save face.
But our hero showed no mercy. He wasn't here to make friends. He was here to send a message on behalf of his crying sister.
He pulled off a 0-to-death combo so clean that even professional streamers would have called it unfair.
The second round ended even faster than the first, and the kill screen showed Sakura's avatar doing a disrespectful taunt right in the enemy's face.
The opponent rage quit before the final results screen could even load, disconnecting from the match like a coward.
Sakura was hyperventilating behind the camera, watching her boring brother absolutely demolish the person who had made her life hell.
The chat was moving so fast you couldn't read individual messages, just a constant flood of, "Who is this?" and "Sakura is different today."
He didn't stop there. He queued up for another match and another, hunting down every single player who had bullied his sister.
One by one, the top ranks of the leaderboard fell to the mysterious player controlling Sakura's avatar like a puppet master.
By 3 a.m., the impossible had happened. A complete unknown had climbed from rock bottom to the top com 2 in a single devastating night.
For years, he was just a ghost in his own house, while his sister played the role of a runaway heiress Vtuber for thousands of fans.
Sakura's entire career was built on a carefully crafted lie, a fake story about escaping a rich family to find freedom in the virtual world.
But while she was busy acting like a princess, she was getting absolutely demolished in Smash Bros., losing every single match until her reputation was in tatters.
The agency manager was ready to pull the plug, seeing the heiress become a laughingstock of the gaming community.
But then, the monotonous older brother who doesn't get VTubers was forced onto the screen as a special guest to save the day.
The chat was trolling him, calling him an NPC and a villager because of his deadpan voice and lack of energy.
They even mocked him for picking the weakest-looking characters, thinking he was just another sacrificial lamb for the pro players.
Little did they know this villager has a brain like a supercomputer and fingers faster than a professional esports athlete.
While Sakura was trying to force him to show some excitement, he was already calculating the exact frame data needed to end the match.
The Pig King character he chose looked like a joke,
but in his hands, it was about to become an absolute demon king that nobody could touch.
After the first match ended in a literal 5-second massacre, the chat was convinced they were watching a professional assassin at work.
Sakura was screaming for a rematch. Her high-res pride completely shattered in front of thousands of laughing fans.
Our hero didn't even blink, agreed to play again, but casually dropped a handicap that made the entire internet lose its mind. He pushed his chair back and announced he would dismantle her using only his left hand, leaving his right hand completely off the controller.
The opponents thought this was their chance to finally humble the arrogant newcomer, but they were just walking into a slaughterhouse.
Even with half his capacity, he moved with a precision that made the game's frame data look like a joke.
He wasn't just winning, he was toying with them, baiting their best moves, only to crush them with a single frame-perfect counter.
10 games later, the Demon King had established a 10-game winning streak without breaking a single sweat or using his dominant hand.
Sakura was reduced to begging for mercy, her character spending more time flying off the screen than actually standing on the stage.
As the stream ended, the brother casually looked at his sister and asked if she was really this weak, leaving the entire Vtuber world in absolute awe.
While the sister was busy apologizing for the careless interruption, our hero realized he might have accidentally nuked her idol image forever.
He looked at the camera with those same cold eyes and told the audience that this chaotic, messy version of his sister is who she actually is.
He casually called her as dumb as ever in front of thousands, not giving a single damn about her carefully crafted high-res reputation.
He bowed out with a dry apology, hoping the fans would keep supporting the train wreck he calls a little sister.
As he walked away, he figured that was the last time the world would ever see him on a screen.
But the internet had other plans. The clip of him dismantling her went viral, and the manager called back to demand a princess bullying sequel.
Her scream of "stupid big bro" echoed through the house, but it was too late because the Demon King had officially taken over her channel.